Hi, I'm UMEK and you're watching LoopTV. The sound of 1605 is constantly evolving. We are known as a techno label, a big room techno label, but we are releasing as well some more powerful tech house. Because I will always release the music that I play, that I love. It doesn't really matter if it is a big artist or a new artist, it's all about the music. I actually rather release a good track for a really unknown artist than every track of a big artist. The sales, they don't really matter, you know, it's all about the music. So I get sent a lot of demos to 1605 from unknown guys, especially from our Eastern Europe area, and I try to promote them, try to push them out, because it's, believe me, it's really hard to go on a world stage, you know, and to be recognizable. So I think this is my mission. I feel it like that. I need to point out the producers which are coming from our area, because it's really hard for them. This is my job, and I'm trying to do it the best as I can. I'm using, of course, Macintosh and Logic, because it's a platform that I'm used to. I'm working on Logic for many years. I was working before even with MPC 60. I was doing sequences all with hands live. Then later on with a computer with Cubase, and finally I started to use Logic years ago. And on a computer, on a laptop, it's just Cubase, Reactor, effects, samples, and headphones. I have huge speakers at studio called, check them out, Quest HM412. These are speakers with 7 kilowatts of power. So one speaker is about 150 kilos. It's huge. I have really good monitors. I use Macintosh, and that's it. I'm totally software right now, but I used to own 40 synthesizers, all kinds of the equipment, all Moogs, ARP, a few different things, you know, like studio electronics. I'm a big fan of studio electronic synthesizers, but I just don't use them anymore. Because I love it, like kind of in a romantic way, because I used to make so many tracks with it, but right now, digital, it's so much easier. Because, you know, like all these old school synthesizers, when you do the sound and you have to put the machine on the whole night, and it's still, because of the electricity, it's changed the sound. When you come in the studio in the morning, it's different. So for me, it's kind of funny. I see it as a toy, a really expensive toy that you enjoy to turn all the knobs and all the sounds coming in. But value for making music, for me, it doesn't have it anymore, you know? Because you have all these great soft synthesizers in a computer, they make a really great sound, and then you can use that. And even if people are saying then it sounds the same, okay, then you use a different compressor on it. You can use a distortion, phaser, change the sound, and it's gonna be totally different. So I'm all about the digital world, because it's gonna evolve. It's evolving all the time, and it's changing all the time, and this is what I like. Yeah, actually, there's the track that helped me a lot in my career. But there's no special story behind the music. It's like, for me, I don't write music when I feel depressed, or when I'm happy, or when I'm sad. I just write music, and my biggest influence is the club. And I get all my influences just on a dance floor. And I always do music for a dance floor, you know, because it's what I do. I'm a DJ. I'm on a dance floor, and nothing else matters. And when I go to the studio, I try to imagine how this bass drum would work, how this bass line works, and this is how it is. With Gatex, the only funny story is that Gatex came spontaneously because I made this track, and it had before, as original, it had bass drum and hi-hats. But this sound was so intense, all these synthesizers over there. It might sound is just 1 or 2 sounds in there, 3, but it's like a bunch of these synth lines. It must be 15 synth lines, and they were so powerful. When I tried to put a bass drum, it didn't fit. It sounded so tiny, all these kick drum. It couldn't go through all this sound, and I was like, oh my god, it sounds so much better without beats. But then again, will the techno guys play it? And I was like, oh my god, let's just leave it as it is. Let's put out all the drum sound, and it was an instrumental thing, you know. and it came huge, you know, it doesn't have a bass drum, nothing, and it's just like a intro track, like a crazy sci-fi tune, and bam, it exploded. I was like, oh my God. What happened, it was a funny story, like even a big DJs, when I played the Gatex, were asking me, oh my God, what is this tune? I said, I gave it you promo last month. It's the other side. We are playing the beats, you know, you don't play this one instrumental. And I was like, I have this tune. Yes, you have. And those were some of the really big DJs. It is. I always use sample packs. For me, in my career, I see time changes. When time changes, I do music sometimes with samples. Then I do like completely samples, as I'm doing right now for 2 years. And then there's going to be a period where I'm going to be sick of samples. I'm going to do everything just with the machines. And for me, I don't know. For me, it matters what it comes from the speakers. It doesn't matter if you took a sample or you made sound by yourself. I heard amazing sampled records which sounded original, and I heard crap original records which were all original sound. So I think it's all about what comes from the speakers, how it sounds, how it affects the club, and that's it. For 2012, we have a lot of new projects in the pipeline. I'm doing actually a new live act show. I hope it's going to be ready in half a year. It takes a long time to prepare everything, visuals, my dress, and how it's going to look like. Of course, we did a concept, and we just started to work on that. Actually, right now, I'm releasing an album together with a friend of mine, Beltek, a Slovenian producer. It's going to come out now in November on Toolroom Recordings from England. Then I'm doing few verses project with different artists from around the world. I'm doing one track together with Christian Campus. I'm doing a track together with an Italian amazing funky techno house producer Uto Karem. And like right now I'm traveling a lot and I'm flying a lot. And basically when I'm flying, I'm making a lot of beats and a lot of music on my laptop, because it's such a waste of time just being on an airplane, and I'm afraid of airplanes, I'm afraid of flying, and also I'm just make music over there, all in panic and just doing the beats. So I'm gonna have a lot of new tracks ready for 2012.